Right now, we're kind of in the perfect storm of healthcare. A couple different trends have been taking place for a while now in pharmaceutical and healthcare marketing. To start, specialty products and niche products to niche patient populations have been on the rise. It tends to be a more defensible space for a brand today to still be able to charge a premium. A lot of the Me Too products have been squeezed by generics and by lower pricing pressure. So becoming specialty-oriented pharmaceutical companies tends to be the most profitable space to be in today. The other big trend would be patient centricity. As the power shifts away from the provider who has less and less choices about what they're going to prescribe and more towards the patient who's getting more and more involved in their care, and where there's underlying systems that are evolving designed to incent and motivate the patient to take more active engagement in their care, the patient is becoming the hub of the wheel, if you will. The third trend that we're seeing is this shift towards digital, this kind of massive shifting of budgets from offline media towards more measurable, engaging online media. The ability to target precisely online is unparalleled. The other thing that we're seeing evolve are things like personalization. So as we understand users more and more and we develop a relationship with them, we can actually start to personalize the messaging to them. Whether that's personalizing it based on a factor in their area, such as their area might index very highly for a particular condition, or personalizing it based on a different external factor, such as the weather in their area, or such as personalizing by their last name. All of these types of personalizations are increasingly available when it comes to targeted digital marketing. The other trend that we're seeing is customization of the messaging. So when you think about the various elements that might go into a specific creative, as you understand where each patient is on their journey, you can actually start to customize the message differently based on a whole host of factors. So through geo-targeting combined with big data, essentially, we're able to hone the message in to make sure we're hitting just the areas of the country that make the most sense to be spending your media dollars on, and thus stretching the media dollar even further. The other big trend would be outcomes-driven medicine, and companies that embrace the notion of helping their patients along their journey and helping the providers along the journey to actually drive a better outcome, ultimately pivoting from a heavy sales organization towards a heavy customer service organization. The companies that get involved in this approach of helping their customers along the way, whether that customer is a provider, healthcare professional, or a patient, the ability to help them and provide information and support beyond the pill at the right time is incredibly important. It's no longer about the larger, more fancy institution. It's really being driven, and their payment's going to be driven based on outcomes. And as a result, everything that we do as marketers has to change and pivot to stay current and stay relevant. With the passing of the ACA and the digital disruption that's happening today, as well as the disempowerment that's happening among physicians and the shifting power between the provider and the payer, today just seems like a very ideal time to really sit back and say, what does the future have in store?